We've hit week number 14. We are 9-3, and oddly enough, the Cleveland Browns actually have a better record than us. They are 10-2. We're 9-3, which isn't bad. But we got to make those records even today. Now, before we jump into this week's game, a game that was simulated for last week was where Demetrius Maddox went ham. 27-38, good. 281 passing yards, pretty good. 4 passing touchdowns, amazing. 3 sacks, not so much, but still, he's getting where we want him to be. He's progressing, and I'm happy about that. Now, we also have a few of our major skill players we can actually upgrade this week. The first one being OJ Howard. So we can go vertical threat, possession, or blocking. His blocking is high-key trash, but honestly, I need him to catch some passes and get some big yards. So we're making him a vertical threat even more so than he is. He's now an 82 overall. He gets +1 to acceleration, run block power, speed, and trucking. +3 to catching, which is great. And then +2 to deep route, pass block, and pass block finesse. Up next is our rookie running back, Devonta Royster, who's a few yards shy of 1,000 on the season. He's been really good this year. A couple, injuries here and there, but he's been good when we need him to be. So, power back, elusive back, or receiving. His power is pretty good. I'm going to move him up in elusiveness a little bit. So he's an 81 overall. He's a 77 overall for elusive. He gets +1 to carry, +2 to elusiveness and spin move. And the guy has been catching passes left and right. He's leading us in total receptions and receiving yards, and I believe receiving touchdowns as well. So he is our main receiver. He was worth the draft picks. A lot of you guys doubted me. I just want to say that I was right in this situation. But we can go possession, slide, deep threat, or red zone threat. I think he's got a decent enough deep threat for right now. I want to increase his possession a little bit. That should help in theory his short or medium route running. We're going to see +1 to awareness, +2 to catching, +2 to medium route, and +1 to short route. I'm not mad at that. And then lastly, we can do a little bit of an upgrade on defense. So Tremaine Edmonds, 76 overall. We can upgrade run stopper, field general, or pass coverage. I want him to be better in pass coverage. It's obviously our scheme fit. So we're going to upgrade him there. He's a 77, 72 overall in that section. +1 to awareness, play rec, tackle, and zone coverage. And lastly, before today's game, I want to give you guys a heads up of some of the players that I'm scouting and what we're looking at. As a reminder, we're projected to have the 12th overall pick and the 27th overall pick. Obviously, 27th is ours, and the 12th, I forgot whose draft pick that was, but it is what it is. So we got Bart Osman is the top guy right now, the left tackle. I would love to get him, but there's basically zero chance that we get him. We got Dallas Stewart as a high overall quarterback, but the guys I'm kind of targeting, we're looking at wide receivers specifically today. There's a big guy right here, DeAndre Davis, A- catching, A- medium route, and A- release. I want to get this guy. We'll see what his combine stats are. He's a guy that I have on my mind. Dante Green as well, B+ release, B+ deep route, and B medium route. We also go down here to DeAndre Mack, who's really talented, it looks like. Joshua Ferguson, also very talented. And then Nigel Reed, Casey Marino, and Deshaun Henderson. These are all guys that I'm targeting. Who do you guys think is going to be the best receiver out of that group? Let me know down below in the comments. But enough about looking at the future. It is about right now. 2 of the best teams in the NFL, the Browns. Imagine calling the Cleveland Browns one of the best teams in the NFL, but they are. They're 10-2. We're 9-3. Baker Mayfield right now is the front runner for the MVP. He's having a legendary season. I feel like that might happen in real life too, but we got to shut him down today. If we shut down Baker, the rest of our offense is probably going to be in trouble. But Demetrius Maddox needs to play mistake-free football, get a couple of touchdowns, and Devonta Royster needs to go ahead and make sure that he runs the ball down their throat. Now it's 1st and 10 here for Cleveland. We want to set the tempo here. Try to get some pressure on Baker, and look, he gets rid of it quickly and finds Dante Moncrief. I also noticed that they don't have Nick Chubb at running back. They have Jay Ajayi, so they've actually upgraded the running back position as well, which honestly kind of makes sense the way that they're playing this season, but we're going to stop him for a gain of about 3 or 4. 3rd down, about 4 yards to go now. Try and get the blitz going again. Through the middle, we got him, but Seth DeVolve catches it for the 1st down. Baker moving under center now. He's got a couple of guys. He goes right here. Jarvis Landry with the one-handed catch. I don't know how we didn't get him there, but he got lucky on that one. But I don't want me to call him getting lucky, taking away from what he actually did. That was a heck of a grab. He stayed up on his feet, and most importantly, got the 1st down. But Duke Johnson, we're going to stop you in the middle. So here we go. We got ourselves a big 3rd down and 2. Obviously, we're going to play for the run. Oh, good play action fake. And again, they get us across the middle. This time it's a Dante Moncrief who gets lifted up by the safety and dropped. Baker Mayfield is dissecting our defense. We can literally do nothing against this dude at the moment. Now we're trying to go for the deep routes, but he keeps killing me underneath, so he's killing us. If you wonder why the Browns are 10-2, you're honestly finding out right now. Baker has been patient, hasn't thrown a single incompletion all game long, but we finally get to him and we sack him. About time. Shout out to Preston Smith, man. I feel like he's a forgotten guy in this defense. He's making plays when we need him to, stepping up big there on that sack against Baker. Now, oh my God. Where were you going with that run? It's 3rd and 18. So far, so good in these last few plays. We've stopped Baker. We stopped the running game. Jay Ajayi, 2 rushes, 1 yard. Not very good for him. Watch in the middle. Oh, missed completely on that one. It's time for a field goal. Try to get some pressure here. They got Janikowski kicking for him. Janikowski went all the way to Cleveland. Interesting. 4th and 18 now, 50 yards. Can we get to him? Not going to be close. This one's going to be up, and Janikowski's old, but he's still got it. So it's the first time our offense has been in the field today, and our 6'5" quarterback, Demetrius Maddox, is ready to go, but not on this play because we're going to go ahead and let Mr. Royster run it, and the Browns swallow him up after 3. 2nd and 7 now, 2:22 left in the first. Oh, O.J. Howard's going to be wide open there. They played the edge. We went across the middle. A big play there to O.J. Howard. Look, we upgraded his vertical threat for a reason, and it showed right there. So 1st and 10 from the 50. Little fake handoff here to Royster. Run the play action. Got some protection. Oh, we got a guy open. It's going to be close. Rodgers. That's why we pay him the big bucks. I mean, technically he's a rookie, but he still got both feet in. And I forgot to mention, with that last run, Devonta Royster now is a yard shy of 1,000 on the season. Can he get it right here? He just needs 1 yard. I think he got it. Welcome to the 1,000-yard club, rookie. 2nd and 8. The run didn't really work. It was kind of a quick hit that obviously didn't pan out too well. I'm trying to see if my running back moves out. He's going to move. We hit him. Royster's going to get that one. It should be enough for the first. He drags him. He rolls around, but he's got it, and we're inside the red zone. Honestly, I feel like we're starting to see a little bit of maturity there from Maddox. A couple of weeks ago, he would have thrown it down the field or thrown it out of bounds. But there, he looked back for his running back, found him, and it paid off because of that. Now we're trying to get to the edge, and they're just not going to block anybody. 2nd and 10. Cleveland stacking the box a little bit. Started the 2nd quarter. Maddox has some time. Getting a little pressure on him at the moment. You're going to see him get rid of it before he goes out of bounds. So it's 3rd and 10. We're in the red zone. It hasn't really went great since we've gotten here. So we've got to play, obviously, some smart football. Guy across the middle is going to be close. And Zay Jones, and he holds on to it at the 5. That was a big 14-yard grab there by Zay Jones. But look, it's all for naught if we don't score in the red zone. We saw in the last game that Demetrius Maddox didn't play the best in the red zone. Got a quick hit coming off of Alston. Alston throws it behind. Or excuse me, Maddox throws it behind Alston. And it's an interception by Cleveland. Now we simmed a play or two, and Baker threw an interception to Davius White, who returned it to the 22-yard line. So here we are, hoping that we can do a little bit better than we just did in the last one. Maddox makes a couple of adjustments here. He's kind of got a guy, but he's going to get sacked on this play instead. 2 bad plays in a row. So on that play was Emmanuel Ogbah, who got his 12th sack of the season, and life is a little rough right now for Demetrius Maddox. He's going to try to find some room across the middle. He does. He's going to get the yards back that we kind of lost, and he's down at the 19 again. We need to get something, at least a field goal here. I want to get a touchdown, obviously, but if we are going to turn it over, I'd rather we just chill with that and get a field goal. So 3rd and 8, under center, play action fake. Got a guy deep. We're going to throw it up. It's going to be out of bounds. However, no touchdown. The field goal unit's coming out. So we're going to line our kicker up here so we can drill that right down the middle. Should be easy money here, and that one is down the middle to tie it up at 3-3 all. Now Cleveland comes out. They kind of have a little bit of a strong formation here, the left-hand side. Baker under center with the fullback in the game too. Good play action fake. We're watching, and he throws his receiver too high. 2nd and 10 again. Baker going back under center. Jay Ajayi in the backfield. Josh Gordon coming in motion over here to the left-hand side. Watching across. Quick little dump down here to Gordon. Gordon's going to move out to the right-hand side, but he's brought down after 6 yards. So far, the Browns are 2 for 3 on us on 3rd down conversions. We need to stop here. Watching the tight ends, watching the underneath routes. Good defense overall, and Moncrief is going to cough it up. We're almost at halftime, and it's a 3-3 ball game. Not a lot of offense in this game at the moment. If we can get our running game going, though, I feel pretty good about what we'll be able to do overall. But, oh, my God, Devonta Royster got killed. After 3 yards by Royster, we got 2nd down and 7 yards to go. Hit him with a little bit of a play. Oh, we got to step on him. We got to step on him, baby. Unleash it. Unleash it. Eli Rogers, please. He held on to it, and we're down at the 15. We've got 1st and 10 at the 15. Almost at the 2-minute warning. I like how this is going. We got Zay Jones in the QB. Trying him out in the Wildcat. We saw him a little bit in practice there. And Zay Jones will never run the Wildcat again. 2nd and 13. Not a great run by Zay Jones there, so we need something positive to happen here. Oh, we're going to see our boy Maddox out here scrambling. He's out running the defense. Maddox is going to keep it going. Maddox is going to get out of bounds. They hit him a little late, in my opinion. Should have been a flag, but he got 9 yards. I mean, to me, that was a masterclass example of buying some time, stretching the defense a little bit, and breaking a tackle and looking like a grown man. So I'm down with that. 3rd and 4. Maddox again here. Royster and DeMarco in the backfield. Zay Jones is moving. We got our guy cutting across. We're going to try to get to him, but they block it away from Rodgers. No touchdown here either. But wait a second. Coach is saying, let's go for it on 4th down. We need a touchdown here. So the Browns are lining up. It's like a double slant coming over. Got Royster in the backfield. He's got a guy. It's going to be tight. He finds Z. Alston. Z. Alston, I believe his first grab of the game is a touchdown. We'll take that one. That was big for Demetrius Maddox. He passed Russell Wilson for QB touchdowns by a rookie, and right now he's just trying to make sure that he doesn't throw any more incompletions. And Edmonds says, I'm going to be lurking, baby. Edmonds is out here with the lurking. That might have been a face mask, too, which will add even more yards, which means maybe some more points are in our future. Let's find out.
Looks like it indeed. Here come the flags.
Defense.
Oh, yeah, we'll take that. We're going to go ahead and accept it. Got the ball at the 50. The tables have turned. 2 interceptions now by Baker Mayfield. We've got him struggling at the moment. Our defense is just too good at the moment. So we got Curling the slot, Alston out on the right. Oh, the blitz was heavy and we got lit up. And with that play, if you can do the simple math, that is now 13 sacks for Emmanuel Ogbah. He had his 12th one earlier in the game on the previous drive. Got a guy close to opening. Rodgers, we're going to use our first time out here down at the 46. So big third down to 7. Rodgers now has 3 catches for 88 yards, but I don't want to rely on him too much. When we need him, we'll use it. We're going to put Zay Jones on a streak. We're going to put Rodgers on underneath round with Alston going over high. Again, Maddox is here. The blitz is coming. He's going to try to get rid of it. He's going to find Alston. Alston's going to make a move. Alston is down at the 24. At least a field goal is coming out of this drive. I get it that Demetrius Maddox made a really bad play in the red zone at the beginning of the game with an interception, but since then, man, he has just looked so good so far today, and I'm happy about that. Get mass protection in here. Little fake blitz here from the Browns. We're going to roll out to the right-hand side. Got some room. We're going to duck it down here to Royster. Royster's going to get out of bounds smartly so we can save our timeout. Second and short. Again, inside the red zone here with Maddox ready to go. The blitz is coming, and oh boy. Dropped at the 23. It's third down and 9. There's 16 seconds left. Should be enough time for us to either get a play off or at least get rid of it out of bounds so that we don't have to run another play. But we got to make sure we get points even though we have no timeouts. A sack will be pretty devastating here. Gonna roll, get out of bounds. Maddox, he's gonna be close. They say he got out and the clock stopped, luckily. So that could have been really bad. We could have obviously lost a chance for points, but look, we're gonna get 3 here, assuming we miss this one. Oh, that was almost blocked. It hooks back to the right. It was a close call, but we still got the points we needed. We've reached halftime. There weren't a lot of points on the board, but the good news is that only 1 touchdown was scored today, and that was by our team. We had 2 field goals to add to that. The Browns are cooking. They just can't finish off those drives. Baker Mayfield, though, our defense is stifling him. We ultimately had a solid first half, and Demetrius Maddox turned things on at the end of it, but we just didn't do well enough, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that our running game has looked a lot like that. But honestly, I'm not worried about Royster. Usually he's a second half guy anyways. If he doesn't get it done in the first half, he'll get it done in the second half. No, we were taking a gamble here. It's going to be close again, and Rodgers, another big grab. That's over 100 yards for him on the game. I mean, the Browns blitz everybody there, and Rodgers somehow was able to catch that one. Shout out to Maddox, though, again, making a big-time throw under big-time pressure. Now, back to the running game here. Going to try to find a slot, but the Browns, they're not having up the middle. Second and 10 now. 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. We're going to try to go to a halfback screen. Haven't really tried any, and lost a yard on that one. Coach is obviously not happy with how it's going, and I don't blame him. We've had some really bad plays here. Oh, O.J. Howard wide open here. Big time catch, and he's dropped at the 21. The one play that has been wide open for us this game and a lot of the season has been the middle of the field. If you're patient, if you get that pass protection, you're usually going to be fine. So Maddox takes the hike here. He's got Howard rolling out to the corner. He's going to try to loft one up. It's going to be overthrown. Only person who could catch that one was the cameraman. Second and 10 now from the 21. Again, Maddox taking his time. Everyone's kind of bailing out, though. He's going to step up a little bit. He's going to slide down, taking about 8 yards on that play. Now, they only gave him 7 instead of what I believe he should have had was 8 yards. But you know what? We still need a first down either way. Even if they gave us a good spot, we would have needed yards. It's 3rd and 3. Underneath, he's got a guy. He's going to find him in Jones, and Jones gets another grab. 1st and goal. Our quarterback's playing magnificent. Our running back hasn't had a ton of carries, hasn't had a lot of success, so we got to give him the ball and let him try to get into the end zone. Maddox looking for a block. He's going to try to turn it up. Excuse me, Royce looking for a block, and he only gets a loss of 1. Not very good. I think something we're underestimating is just how quick the Browns defense is. I mean, they are ready for basically everything we throw at them. We go to the edge, the middle, wherever it is. They've got someone ready for him, and again, a run across the middle gets 1, but it's not enough. 3rd and goal. We do not want a turnover. We want to hold on to the ball, get a touchdown if possible. We'll take a field goal if need be. Maddox steps up, though, and says, oh, you're going to guard my receivers. What are you going to do when I step up in the pocket? This 6'5" quarterback is dancing his mind off right now. 17-point lead. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. And the middle of the field, they're still killing us there. Honestly, though, this has not been Baker or Cleveland's best game. They are struggling. I told you guys, we shut down the passing game. They're going to struggle because that running game, I don't really feel like can beat us too much. Or at least I don't feel like the running game can beat us on its own. I mean, they're going to be good. They're going to get some yards, but on its own, nah. Now, quick little dump off here. Poyer's gonna try to get Njoku, but that's a big dude who broke a lot of strength records, and he fights for the first down. Baker's going back under center with Ajayi in the backfield. We're trying to get some protection in there. I mean, some pass rush in there. We finally got him again. Second sack for Preston Smith. So it's 2nd and 19 after a big sack by Preston Smith again, the second one of the game for him. In the 4th quarter now. Oh, they got a chance here. White's gonna try to get over. White! If that was college, it was an interception, but he only got 1 foot. You need 2 in the NFL. I don't know how we're stopping Baker Mayfield when he's an MVP candidate or the MVP front runner right now, but I'll take it. Maybe it's the all-black jersey scaring him, but we're ready. And then, as I say that, they nearly get a first down, but we stopped them. This is a big moment, though. 7 minutes left, 4th down, middle of the field. Cleveland's going to decide to go for it. I'm going to try to get some pressure on him. Baker's going to quickly get rid of it. We're going to stop Duke Johnson short of the marker, and that's coming back our way. We've been controlling the game so far. We've had the ball for more time. We've done better with it, and we've scored, obviously, the only touchdowns of the game. So I'm happy about that, but I want to be more happy if Devonta Royster could get more than 25 yards on 10 carries. 2nd and 4 after we got a couple of yards there for Royster. Looking to find some room again, and he's going to get about 3. So with 3rd down and 1, we continue to try to chew a little bit of clock in the game. Again, I want points on the board to seal this deal, but I obviously want to get a first down for Royster, and he just barely got it. He's taking about a minute and a half off of the clock so far. We're trying to do a little bit more as Royster's going to work his way through. There we go. Almost a first down in that run. We have not seen that for a long time from him. And I also know that some people are probably going to talk trash about Royster and say, oh, you should sign someone else or draft another running back. We will draft an elusive running back, but to me, this is Royster's job to lose because the dude has played well. Cleveland's defense is just swarming him. And honestly, that was probably their strategy. Shut down the running game, see if our young rookie quarterback, who's been making a lot of mistakes recently, can get the job done. Well, the answer is he's absolutely gotten the job done. So Maddox here, it's a little bit of time to prove, has had a guy open, stepped up a little bit too much, and Myles Garrett got his 2nd sack of the game. So we're going to try and kick a 55-yard field goal. This is going to be a tough one. Accuracy should be there. Does he have the distance on? It's going to be close. That one is going to, maybe that was even good from like 60. Elliott with the big field goal to seal the deal. So Cleveland is down to this. 3 minutes left, down 20 points. It's not impossible, but it's kind of seeming improbable, if we're being frank. Now, pass across goes to Moncrief. Moncrief gets hit hard, but he's dropped at the 39. So they gave us a neutral zone infraction, and it is what it is, but it's 1st and 5. They're trying to help the Browns out. I get it, NFL, but it's not going to help them all the way, believe me. Mayfield's struggling, but he does find a guy open again in Landry, and he's down at the 22. The 2-minute warnings here. Again, the Browns looking for garbage points. We're going to try to get a stop here. But Baker doesn't have a single passing touchdown today, and we would love to keep it that way. But again, they go across the middle. It's been wide open. They're using guys as decoys and we're falling for it. Another first down. Baker back in shotgun, moving in the hurry up. 2 minutes left. Trying to get some pressure. He's going to throw one. And David Njoku is wide open. The Browns finally got a touchdown. Onside kick time. Will they get it? Will they cheat us? Will they actually get this one? You're kidding me. Oh my God, we barely got it. So that's going to wrap up the game. Obviously, our team played well. The defense obviously was the MVP today. Demetrius Maddox started off slow, came back big. But everybody did what they needed to do, and we got the W. Recapping today's stats, Demetrius Maddox was 13 of 18. Again, not a ton of passing attempts, but he did what he needed to do. When you got a lead, you want to run the ball, and you'll see what happened with that. 238 yards for him, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, but still I'm happy. Baker didn't have the worst game, 20 of 29, which is really good. 209 yards passing, 1 touchdown, but 2 interceptions definitely cost his team a couple of chances. On the ground, Devonta Royster had 20 attempts for 76 yards. A lot of those came late in the game as they were trying to chew away the clock. He did not score today, which is unfortunate, but still, he played much better in the second half than he did in the first half. Demetrius Maddox had 4 for 23 and a touchdown. Jay Ajayi. Yeah. In the air, David Njoku had a lot of chain-moving catches, 7 of them for 76 yards and a touchdown late in the game for Cleveland's only score of the ballgame. Eli Rogers, 4 for 125. Again, didn't have the volume we wanted in the reception side, but the yards, he definitely had those. Didn't get a touchdown for him. The guy that did score for us, however, was Z. Alston, a big touchdown catch early in the game that we absolutely needed. On defense, the MVP was for sure Preston Smith. 8 total tackles, 5 of those being assisted. He had 2 sacks today. Didn't get an interception, but we did see interceptions by Tremaine Edmonds. Saw one by Tre'Davious White. He actually almost had 2, but he only got 1 foot down, and not his second one. Going into the game, I was a little nervous about playing one of the best teams in the NFL and how our team would respond, most notably our defense. But our defense was the lights out. Our offense had mistakes early, but played much better. I need the running game to improve. I need the pass game to stay where it's at with a little bit of an improvement there, but still, I'm happy with how we played. We got the W, and you can't say anything except for the Thunderbirds are one of the best teams in the NFL.